It'll take just a minute or two to go live through YouTube. And,
right. Hey, Shelly, just a question for you. Do you use a Wirecast, or how do you broadcast straight to YouTube?
I'm using Zoom.
Oh, you just connect Zoom to YouTube, and you don't need a special software or special?
Nope, go straight to YouTube. You do have to have the webinar version of Zoom, and when you do get the webinar version of Zoom, that actually is about $55 per month. So it is quite a bit higher to do that, but it also gives you the ability to go live to YouTube or live to Facebook, and you'll be able to go live to any Facebook account that you are the admin of. So you don't have to own it, you just have to be an admin of it, and you can go live. So $55
that's your connection through Zoom. So if you don't have that webinar platform, you won't be able to. And then that's because you're also recording it, and as soon as you stop play whatever, it's up there already, correct?
Yeah, YouTube does that automatically. When you go live, it's actually recording everything that you do, and then when it's done, it just saves everything that you've done and puts it either as public or unlisted, whichever one you want.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Wait a minute, what system did you say that was?
It's Zoom, and you have to purchase the webinar version of Zoom.
Oh.
And so the regular version of Zoom is going to be, I think, about $15 per month. But to get the webinar version, it's a total of about $55 per month. And that $55 will allow you to go live to YouTube or live to Facebook. Okay. Fantastico.
I remember, yeah, when you were speaking about Zoom, they'll work on, let me see, let me get it together. They're working on setting up our webinar system with Builderall, so they'll do the same thing, aren't they?
That's absolutely true, yes. They are setting up a system where not only can you do a single speaker or share your desktop, but they're working on a multi-speaker platform as well, just like this that you're seeing here, and going live to YouTube and Facebook, but it's not quite ready yet. So what I would do is, if I were you, is if you needed something right now, then go month to month with Zoom. I honestly can't remember if you have to pay a year in advance or if you can go month to month, but if it allows you to go month to month, then do month to month, and just pay monthly until Builderall gets theirs up and running.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Tony. Alrighty, guys. Any other questions before we start? Have you guys been playing with sales funnels over the weekend? I've been drawing sales funnels. Let me tell you guys. There's some sales funnels that I have right there. I'm actually drawing a diva funnel, and hopefully I will release the diva funnel really soon. That's going to be a fun one. I'm always thinking about sales funnels, and actually this weekend we were around my dad, and I was explaining to my dad what a sales funnel was, and his brain started to kind of explode with ideas about sales funnels, and he's not even really interested in that kind of stuff, but it was something that just kind of stimulated his brain to think about sales funnels and what you could do with selling products. And he was getting excited about it. So sales funnels are really an exciting thing because it kind of gets those brain juices flowing, and you're not really, there's no restrictions on it, right? It is what you want it to be. Whatever path you want that customer to go through is what you can have set up in your funnel. And I can't say that there's really any way to do it wrong. It's just that if you create a sales funnel and it's not easy for your customer to get through it to where at the end they're either giving you information or they're buying a product, then you need to tweak your funnel, because that's the whole point of the funnel, is to probably first thing get their information so you can build an email list, and then second get them to buy something from you. And if neither one of those are happening, or at least one of those things are not happening, then you tweak your funnel to make that happen. Because that's the whole idea of a funnel, is to send them into this funnel where everybody gets in first, and then you're filtering them down slowly and surely until you get them to a point where They're giving you their information, name and email, and they're buying from you. That's what you want them to do in your funnel. So that's the whole point of it. If that idea is not working, then you just tweak your funnel and work it a little bit differently. Put a little bit different content, change the order of the pages, do something to change it a little bit so that maybe it works a little better. And that's the whole idea of a funnel. It's that simple. But funnels can get really complicated. If you've ever seen pictures of some funnels, you'll see just huge pages where they've got, you know, pages after pages after pages, and emails and all kind of checkouts and all kinds of stuff. And those are typically very deeply designed funnels that cover the entire company and like all their products, not just a product or two here or there. We're going to keep it simple and not do anything terribly complicated. But we're going to work on a sales funnel today that has an upsell and a downsell. So we're going to have the opt-in form with a lead magnet. We're going to have the front end offer. And then once they buy the front end offer, we'll have another offer. And whether they buy that offer, if they do buy it, then we'll send them to an upsell. If they don't buy it, we'll send them to a downsell. And then we'll send them to the thank you page where they can get all of their products at once. So I guess we need to start thinking about how to do that, right? So let's go ahead and jump in and do some drawings and kind of play with what we want to do first. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to open up a PowerPoint, and we'll do some really rough drawings. So I'm going to go here to PowerPoint and open up a blank presentation. And then I'm going to go here. And we're just going to get some ideas of what we want to do. Let me go full screen with this. And then I'll grab my PowerPoint pen. And we know we want to start off with a opt-in page. So I'll just draw that first. And this will be the opt-in page. There we go. So this is where we're going to get their name and their email address. And we're going to exchange it for some kind of ebook that's easy to make, or I found a great ebook on the internet or something like that. And this ebook is going to have some great information for them. They're going to want a copy of it, so they're going to get a copy of it and learn something. Okay, so we're going to get their name and their email address here, and then that's going to trigger an email confirmation, right? We have to have email confirmation. So that's going to trigger the email confirmation right there. And then the next page that we're going to go to is our front end offer, right? So we're going to go to another page, just like this. And this is going to be our front end. So the very first thing that we're going to offer them. There we go, front end. And let's say that this offer is going to be an ebook. So this is going to be a bigger ebook with more information targeted at exactly the information that they need. Okay, so if they buy that, we'll send them to the next offer. And let's say that this offer is going to be a set of videos. And it supplements what's in the ebook. Okay. So we'll put videos in there. And this is a really common sales funnel. We see this a lot. So on the videos, we're going to say that if they buy it, so I'm going to do an arrow like this and say, yes, they bought it. We'll offer them some coaching. Okay. So I'm going to say coaching. It's really hard to write with the mouse, but I'm hanging in there. And then we'll do this right here, and we'll say, no, they don't want to buy it. It's too flippin' expensive. So we'll sell them maybe some audio instead of video. Okay, and then here, if they buy it or they don't, either one, we're going to send them to a thank you page. And then here, if they buy it or they don't, we're going to send them to a thank you page. Just like that. And then right here, once they've confirmed their email, we're going to start from here to send them an email sequence to talk about all of our fabulous products that we have. But of course, they first have to confirm before they can actually get on that list and get all of our emails. Okay. And then in between here, we can actually make sure that we put in an email confirmation page. And why do we do that, you guys? Do you remember why we need an email confirmation page?
Double opt-in?
Double opt-in. Why can't we just go with a single opt-in? Why don't we just go with a single opt-in? That's always so much easier. Why don't we do that?
We need to make sure that we get good emails.
Mm-hmm. That's right. A single opt-in, we're going to get a lot of fake emails, and we don't want to ruin our email reputation by having emails bounce and having emails that are never opened, links that are never clicked. So we want to make sure we get good emails and a good email reputation so that our emails continuously go into the inbox and not spam. If we got really bad lists and we've got fake emails and those emails are constantly bouncing and they're not being opened ever and there's no links clicked, then our reputation continues to go down. We never increase our reputation, which means that email will always end up going into spam no matter what provider you use. It doesn't matter if it's Gmail, it doesn't matter if it's Aweber, GetResponse. Your reputation follows you with these emails. And if you're not getting good delivery rates, open rates, and click-through rates, then your reputation will never go up. So we want to do an email confirmation page as well. So we've got several things that we need to make to be able to make this happen. So let's talk about the pages that we need first. So I'm going to just put pages right here.
Hey, Shelley.
Uh-huh.
I noticed that we need two opt-ins, right? In European countries, they only allow two opt-ins, not only one, right? Am I correct?
Are you talking about like GDPR stuff?
Yeah, either that or a regular opt-in. I mean, you have to have two opt-ins in order to on the European country.
No, you don't need two. You don't need two opt-ins. You
No,
just
right?
no, you just need GDPR settings, and we don't really cover that in this class.
Oh,
But
okay.
Builderall does have GDPR stuff, and if you'll go to YouTube and just type in Builderall GDPR, I know I myself have done probably two or three different videos on GDPR training, and there's a whole series of videos on the Builderall USA YouTube channel, and then I think other people have done some trainings as well. So you'll find a lot of training on GDPR and how to set it up. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to have two opt-ins. It's not quite two opt-ins. It's something a little bit different than that, okay? So we're doing on pages, we've got the opt-in page. We've got the email confirmation page. Definitely need that page. So email confirm. Can't spell it. And then we need the front end page. There we go. And we need the video page. And we need the coaching page. And we need the audio page. And we need the thank you page. Right? So we need all those pages. And then we'd also need individual product pages for each product that we're going to deliver. So we need a page to deliver the ebook. We need a page to deliver the videos. We need a page to deliver the coaching, a page to deliver the audio. We're not going to really set all that up in this particular training. I'm just going to only set up the sales funnel, not the actual delivery of the product, because we're going to assume that you know how to create a page now that has an ebook that you can download, or that has a video file that you can put up there and show, or that has information about coaching that you can add, or the audio files that you can add. So each one of those would just be separate pages that you can put either as a page in your website or into a membership area. Tomorrow, we'll cover how to do that in a membership area, okay? All we're gonna do is the funnel today, because that's gonna take a little while to do, and I wanna make sure that you completely understand how to do that. So these are the pages that we're gonna have, and the next thing we need to do is figure out what offers we're gonna have. So I'm gonna type in my offers. So what are we selling? That's what the offers are. So we are selling the ebook, that's an offer. And then we're gonna sell the videos, so that's an offer. And we're gonna sell the audios, that's an offer. And we're gonna sell the coaching, that's an offer. And they get the little free ebook right here. They get that free, so that won't be an offer. They get that free. So these are the things that we need to plan out before we ever get started, is these types of things. What pages do you need? What offers are you gonna have? And you need to get kind of a bird's eye view of what you're doing in the system, right? Very, very important. So let's go ahead and start building our pages so we can get that part done. So I'm gonna probably refer back to it in a few times. So let me escape out of here. Keep all the drawings. And we'll close this right here. And then let's jump in and start playing with our website. So I'm just gonna go to Builders and Pixel Perfect, and I'm just gonna go to New Website, and we're gonna create a brand new website from scratch. So I'm just gonna click a blank page, and I'm gonna do the blank layout clean, and I'm gonna click Edit. And it's gonna take a minute to open up the editor for me. And then the first thing I do is click Save, and then name it. So we'll call this Sales Funnel Training 2, and send. And then save again. And now it's saved, so I don't have to worry about losing at least this much that I've done already. So now I need to start creating my pages. So we said the first one was gonna be the opt-in page. So we'll start this one as the opt-in page. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bare bones, you guys, nothing special. This is just showing you how to put the funnel together. It's not showing you how to design the pages and make them pretty. So I'm gonna call this one the opt-in page. So I'm gonna add text, just like this. And I'm gonna double click in there and then triple click in there and call it opt-in page. And I'm gonna center it and put it right there. Now I'm gonna copy that and put it up in the header because I'm gonna need that again. So I'm gonna save what I got. And then I'm gonna create the next page, which is the email confirmation page. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here. There's my home page right there. I'm going to click the gear, and I'm gonna rename that opt-in page. That way, when I take a look at it, I'll remember what that's supposed to be, and I'll click the little save button. So there's my opt-in page. And now all I'm gonna do is actually just copy the page. So I'm gonna go to the gear and click duplicate and confirm. And so now I've got a copy of it, and I'm gonna go to the gear and call this one the front end. There we go. And click save. And I'm going to type in here, front end page. And I can remove that. Save. Every time I create a new page, I'm going to click save because it is a major thing that you do when you create a page. So you want to try to remember each time to click save. And then I'm going to go to the front end page, and I'm going to click the gear, and I'm going to duplicate. And I'm going to create the email confirmation page. I need that one. So email confirmation. There we go. Click save. And then I need to rename it. There we go. And save. And then I think the next page might have been the video page. And I'm going to put that email confirmation page and drag it up there. So it's opt-in, then email, then front end page. And I'm going to copy the front end page again, duplicate, and this one I believe was the video page. So we'll name it that. There we go, and save. And then I just need to change that here. And save the big save, there we go. Fantastic. And then the next one I believe was the audio page. So I'm gonna go to the video page and just click that gear and then duplicate. And there's the page. I'll click the gear again and call it audio page.
Kelly, sorry to interrupt you. I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be adding any header and footer later to these pages?
I would. For you guys, all I'm showing you is how to build the sales funnel part. So I need to show you all the funnel the pages and the offers and stuff like that. But obviously, if I wanted this to go live, I'd have to make it pretty. So yes,
Right.
we would
So
add.
my question then would be that since we're gonna be adding a header and footer, should we work on it at the same time because you're adding these pages? Should we make that first one and add the header and footer, and then when you duplicate it, you have everything already duplicated, so you don't have to go back and rework it? That's my question.
Yeah, you can. This is the really fast way to create a funnel.
Oh.
You guys, when you create the funnels, you're going to be thinking about where do I want to put my logo, what colors do I want, all that kind of stuff. So you absolutely will be working on your headers, your footers, the body, content, words, images, all that stuff that you want to make your site pretty. For us, we don't care about pretty right now. We care about functional, right?
Okay,
We
so
want
we're
to
just
just
doing
make it functional.
right. So,
Yep.
but just for future references, you know, the best way to be efficient and whatever, is it to go this way first and go make it pretty, or should I work at, you know, doing it up front just for, you know what I mean?
Every single website I make the skeleton first.
Okay.
What's going to happen is when I'm ready to do the header, I just put it on one and it makes them all have the same header anyway.
Oh, so you don't have to go and do the,
Right.
if you go to that main page, whatever, the opt-in page, and just put it in there, the header and the footer, it duplicates it to all of them?
That's right.
Wow. Okay. That's my question then. So awesome then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't really have to worry about the header so much because whatever you do, and I've got some echo. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see. That might be it. I think I got it. But what happens, guys, is when you're building, to me, it's most important first to get that skeleton. So you get the actual kind of procedural stuff out of the way, right? The actual funnel part of where you want them to go. That needs to be built. And then you go in later and make it pretty. Making it pretty isn't that hard because like say you want to put your logo on the header. I just have to go to that first page in that layout, put the logo on there, and it ends up on all the pages. Because remember, everything I do to that header affects every page in that layout. Okay? That's why you get that magical message if you do delete something from the header or the footer. It gives you that message that says, hey, you're affecting every page in your website. Just wanted you to know. And that's why you get that message because it's affecting everything when you make that change, okay? And you'll get it when you add a picture too. When you add a picture and then go to save, it'll be like, hey, you're affecting everything. And it's just reminding you that you're adding it to that header or you're deleting it from that header and it's changing every single page of the website, okay? All right, let's jump back in. And so far we're on the video page. Let me see if we did the audio page yet. So we've got opt-in, email confirmation, front-end page, video page, audio page, and I believe the next page will be the coaching page. So let me change this one to audio page. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and create another one. I'm going to click here, click duplicate, confirm, and this one will be our coaching page. Coaching. Fabulous. And I'll change this right here. And then all we need to really go through the sales funnel is the thank you page. So I'll put together a thank you page. Simple, simple. We'll take this last page and we will duplicate it. Confirm. And then there's that duplicated page. We will click the gear and we'll call it the thank you page. Here we go. And then save. And then thank you. And then big save to make sure everything is saved. And it's giving me an error. So all we're going to do is go back to the opt-in page and click save again. And we'll see if we can get it to save. So this is something that comes up every once in a while is when you click save, it says, yeah, no, I'm not going to save for you. So what you do to combat this problem sometimes is all you have to do is refresh and it will go back to the last time you saved. So I'm going to go ahead and click the refresh or reload and reload this page. And what it does is it goes back to the last time I saved it. Let's see what all was saved. So I've got the opt-in, email, front end, video, audio, coaching. So I have to create my thank you page again. So all I'm going to do is just copy this page again. So I'll duplicate and confirm. And then there's the page. So I'm going to click in it and rename it. Thank you. And sometimes this happens, especially if they're working in a system. Here we go. And click save and save again. And so now we got our thank you page. So that's just a thing that you can do to help you along. But let's take a look at all the pages that we've created to make sure that we got them. We've got our opt-in, email, front end, video, audio, coaching, and thank you pages. So let me stop sharing and see if I can capture what we've got going on as far as muting. Guys, make sure that you're muted if possible, if you can, because what happens is if you're not muted, it actually pulls my mic away from me and then they can't hear me. So do your best if you can to keep yourself muted. I do want to hear from you. It's just that when I'm teaching, we don't want the mic being pulled from me. So any questions about the pages so far? Are you guys doing okay with us creating the pages? Yes? Okay, good. Good deal. All right, the next thing we're going to do is jump in and create the offer. So let's go ahead and share our screen. And we'll take a look at that PowerPoint slide to see what offers we need to make. These are the things that we're selling, right? We're selling the ebook, we're selling the videos, we're selling the audio, we're selling the coaching. So we need to make those offers to make sure that we have them available in the system. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and make those offers in the system. So to do that, all I need to do is go into, let's see, the shopping bag, I believe. No, trying to think. Go to sales funnels. So I'm going to go to the plus sign right here, and I'm going to go to sales funnels. And then right here, I've got a really neat picture of items and upsells and downsells. And when I click that, it tells me that I have to select an offer. And in the system, when I pulled in the template for a blank website, there's a test offer in there already. If I click that and then click confirm, it shows me that that test offer already has some buttons and stuff available. So that's the place that we can look to see if we've got an offer already. And then I can go into the let me think a minute. The shopping bag. And here is where I have to go into the actual sales funnels to create it. So I'm going to click sales funnel, and it's going to tell me about active offers. So there's two places to go into sales funnels. The first one is the shopping bag. That's where you're going to start, is the shopping bag. And then the second one is the plus sign. That's where you're going to get your upsell and downsell buttons. So I'm going to start off in the shopping bag and click that first and go to sales funnels. And it tells me that I've got an offer in there. I don't want to use that offer. It's the default offer, and I want to create a new one. So I'm just going to make sure to click on that one and click delete and then confirm. So now there are no offers at all, and I get to start from scratch. So I'm going to click the plus sign, and I'm going to start putting in my offers. And the first offer, if you remember, was the ebook. That's the first thing that we were going to sell. So I'm going to type in a title of that. So I'm going to type in Shelly's ebook. And then I'm going to go to wherever the thank you page is. What is going to be the page that I'm going to land on that allows me to go to the next item in the funnel. And the thank you page for the ebook is where we're going to send them. So let's take a look. When we're done with the ebook, where are we going to send them? We're going to send them to the videos. That's where we want them to go. So the thank you page is going to actually be the video page. So let's go ahead and jump in there. And we'll say the video page right there. And then we need an offer payment. How are we going to receive payment for this offer? So we have a couple of different options. We have PayPal, Stripe, and Authorize. I'm going to go with PayPal, but it's not actually set up yet. So I have to click Edit Offer Payment to set up my payment system. So I'm going to click Edit Offer. And here's the payment system. I'm going to allow PayPal to be chosen. And then I'm going to choose one of my PayPal accounts. And to test, you always have to have 2 accounts. So I'm going to use one of my accounts here. So there we go. And I'll click Save. And it configured it correctly. And I'm going to go back into sales funnels and start my offer again. It should have gone back. It's not going back for me, so I have to start it again. So we're going to call this Shelly's offer. And the thank you page is going to be the video page. And the offer is going to be the example payment. The currency is going to be US dollars. So there we go, US dollars. And then the automated email theme. This is the emails that automatically go out when you sell a product. So abandoned cart, purchase confirmation, and I'm just going to choose the default email theme. I don't have to create a new one. They're already created for me. And then I can actually choose a webhook. This is where you capture the information and pull it out of Builderall, and you can send it to like a Google spreadsheet or to an accounting software or something like that. This is an advanced thing that you can do. And I've done training on that if you want to look up webhooks on YouTube. So once I fill this information out, I just click next. And then I can click the item that I'm actually selling. So if I click here on the item, it expands the item. And I'm going to say Shelly's ebook. And we're going to sell it for a whole 0.05 cents. Because in PayPal, we can set it for 5 cents and it will sell. And then there's, I can open up a member area if I want to, if I check that. I can make it a recurring payment if I check that. I can add shipping costs if I click that. I don't want to do any of that. I'm just going to set it up as an ebook for 5 cents. The item page, which is where the item is located, it's actually located front end page. So I'm going to click that. So what's the importance of choosing that page? When it creates these automatic buttons that allow the upsell and the downsell, it will assign those buttons to only that front end page, which means you can't put those buttons on any other page. Okay, and we'll see that in a few minutes, but you can't put those buttons on any other page and won't let you. Okay, so that's why you identify what page that product is on. So now I'm going to click next and confirm. And so now I have an item, and there's my page right there. And the next thing I could do is actually start building on those items, but I need to actually add more items in there, right? I have more items that I can sell, so I'm gonna add more of those in there. So I'm gonna click save to save everything and confirm. And then here on Shelly's offer, I'm gonna add another item. And what was the other item? The next item after the ebook was actually the videos. So I'm gonna click plus. And I'm gonna type in, these are Shelly's videos. And on the thank you page, I'm gonna say that the thank you page for this one, the next page that I want them to go to is actually gonna be an upsell or a downsell. So I'm gonna leave it as no thank you page. Because if you remember, when we look at our drawing and we go to the video page, I want them to, if they buy the videos, to get sent to the coaching for upsell. If they say, no, thank you, I don't want the videos, I want them to go to a cheaper downsell, which is the audio. So I don't want them to go to a thank you page on this one. So I'm gonna leave the thank you page blank. The payment information is the PayPal. The currency is US dollars. The automated theme is default, and then we won't set up webhooks. And then I'm gonna click next. Oh, it's gonna make me choose a thank you page, so we'll just go thank you page. And then I'm gonna click next. And now I put the item in there. So this is gonna be Shelly's videos. If I can spell it right. Again, I'm gonna set it for 5 cents. And I could choose to activate a member area, have a recurring payment, include shipping. Now I need to identify the item page, and this one's gonna be the video page. And then I'm gonna click next and confirm. And there we go. So I've got this one here, so I'm gonna click save and confirm. And so now I can actually go here to Shelly's offer, this first one, and I'm gonna click edit. And I'm gonna go through here and click next. And then this item here, I'll click next. And it should open my window. There we go. And here's the box right here that has this offer, the ebook. And I'm gonna start building my funnel. I don't have all my pages in here yet, but I'm gonna start building my funnel. And I'm gonna click the plus sign. And now I can choose whether I wanna do an upsell or a downsell. And this ebook is gonna be bought no matter what, right? We're not gonna say, yes, I wanna buy it, or no, I don't wanna buy it. So I'm gonna set both of these as, well, I don't think I did it right. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm gonna go backwards just a little bit, and I'm gonna try this again because the sales funnel is not quite doing right. So we're gonna delete the video one. There we go. And I'm gonna just edit this Shelly's offer right here. You can go to edit. And next. And right here where I did the items, I'm gonna actually just add the video as another item. So I'm gonna click add item. And so for item 2, I'm gonna say Shelly's video. Now we're cooking with gas. And then the item page is gonna be the video page. And then from there, I'm gonna click add item. So I got item number 3, and this is gonna be Shelly's audio. And we'll do it for 5 cents. And the item page is gonna be the audio page. And then add item, Shelly's coaching. And this one we're gonna do for 0.5 cents. And the item page is gonna be coaching. And then now we've got all of our paid items in there, I believe. The ebook, the video, the audio, the coaching. Let's go ahead and check PowerPoint to make sure. Ebook, video, audio, coaching. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go to next. Now hopefully it should do the right thing. There we go. All right, so we've got the ebook, and I'm gonna click plus. And now from here, I can go to all the different offers that I've added in, the little items in the offer. So once we sell the ebook, we want to sell them the video. So I'm gonna sell them as the upsell and the downsell. But what I'm gonna do on the ebook page is I'm gonna have the option to say, yes, I want it, or no, I don't want it. I'm gonna have both of those buttons. The only button I'm gonna put on there is the yes. I'm not gonna allow them to choose no. So there's no way that they'll choose no. They'll just click out of the funnel if they don't want to buy it, okay? So they'll go from here over to Shelly's video, okay? Once they go to Shelly's video, then they're gonna have a yes, I want it, or no, I don't want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and click this plus button to add a yes right here and a no right here. So if they say yes, I'm gonna try to sell them the coaching. If they say no, I'm gonna try to sell them the audio. And then from here, no matter what they say, if they buy the coaching or don't buy the coaching, I'm gonna go ahead and send them to the thank you page. So we'll pull this over here and we'll say thank you page right there and thank you page right there. And then on the audio, if they buy it or they don't buy it, I'm going to send them to the thank you page. So thank you page there and thank you page there. So this is the entire funnel. Remember, we're not using this one, even though it's there, we're not gonna put a no button on the ebook page. There's only gonna be a yes button. So when they buy it and they choose yes, they'll be offered the videos. If they say yes and buy it, then they'll be offered the coaching. If they say no and don't buy the videos, they'll be offered the audio as a downsell. Then, no matter if they say yes or no to coaching, they'll go to the thank you page. If they say yes or no to the audio, they'll go to the thank you page. So this is a funnel. This is the entire process of a funnel. So I'm going to click save to save all of that. And I'll click confirm. And that's Shelly's offer. So let me stop sharing and make sure that you guys understand. Is everybody with me on that? Yep. Karen.
Question.
Mhm.
Question for you. Wasn't the ebook free? Is that why you're not doing a no?
No, remember we have a lead magnet. That's the one that's free.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you
So
have
then
a
this
lead
was the
magnet-
first purchase was another
Yes.
ebook. Okay, got it.
Yes. Got it, got
Thank
it. Good. So they'll get the ebook, the little lead magnet free, but then the bigger ebook that has like more information on really what they need that they'll buy, that's called the front end product. And we don't really want to set that as a yes or no. That just needs to be a yes, right? The first product in the funnel just needs to be a yes. And then once they buy that, then the videos we can say yes or no. And then each of those items, you could actually put a yes or no on each one of those items as well as you upsell and downsell. Probably the biggest thing to remember when you're doing a funnel like this is you don't want to keep going. You don't want to keep going and say yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and keep them going through things that they can buy, because we've all been through that, I think. We get funnel tired, right? Where you're like, holy crap, I just want to get to what I bought. And you keep saying no, 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 flipping no, heck no, dang it no. And then you finally get to what you bought, but it takes just so long to get there. So I would say never make your funnel more than 3 or 4 products long. And then at the end of the funnel, when you go to the thank you page and they start accessing their stuff, then you can actually maybe do some sidebars to send them into another funnel or something like that. But don't make them funnel tired, because then every time they see a Builderall Diva funnel, they'll be like, I'm not going in because I'll never get out. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. So we've created our offers, and now we're actually ready to go in and connect pages. So let's go ahead and start connecting pages and see what that's going to entail. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've changed a lot actually. So I'm going to go ahead and click save and save again, because save is like my buddy. He's my best friend. And now I'm going to start with the very beginning and figure out how I'm going to connect all these pages. Okay. So I'm going to go all the way back to the very first page. There's my opt-in page. Now this is where I'm going to give away my free ebook. So I need a way for them to sign up. So I'm going to go to plus, and I'm going to go to email marketing form, and I'm just going to click one of these email marketing forms, and we're going to go ahead and connect it to a mailing boss list. So I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to go to configure. And of course, I would have gone into Mailing Boss and created my subscriber list. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to pull one in that I've already created to make it faster for you guys. So we'll pull in this lead magnet funnel training. And so we're ready to go on that, right? We're ready to start taking in names and emails. So the next thing I need to do is, all right, how do I get them off the opt-in page and onto the ebook for sale page, right? That's the first thing I need to do is hop from the opt-in page to the front end product. And to do that, I need to right click and I need to go to change URL. And I need to change these URLs. The first thing I need to do is figure out pending subscribe. Remember, we're doing a double opt-in list. So if we're doing a double opt-in list, we have to send them to an email confirmation page first. So that's what I'm going to choose is I'm going to choose no action. And I'm going to select that email confirmation page right there. And I'm going to click OK. And then on subscription confirmed. So when they get the email that says, congratulations, you're confirmed, where do I need to send them? I need to send them to the front end product. So I'm going to click no action, click select, and go front end page. And OK. And then the last one, unsubscribe, I can actually choose to send them to an unsubscribe page if I wanted to. I could send them back to the opt-in page if I wanted to. Wherever you want to send them to when they choose to unsubscribe from your email list. I'm just going to leave that as no action for my list right now and then click confirm. And then confirm again. And now I'm going to go ahead and click save because that was a lot of changes. And save again. And then I have figured out a way to get from the opt-in page to the front end page. Now I need to make sure that I'm figuring out how to get from the front end page to the video page. So I'm going to go ahead and switch pages. And I'm going to go to the front end page. There we go. And the product, if you remember, we put that in our offers, right? This is one of the products that was in our offers. So to grab the buttons that I need, I have to actually go to that other place that has sales funnels, which is in the plus sign, and then to sales funnels right here. So I'm going to click sales funnels. There's a really cool picture of a sales funnel. So I'm going to click that. And it says, what offer do you want to use? And I want to use Shelly's offer. And I'm going to click confirm. Now, these are all my buttons that I have available for all my pages. And remember I told you, you can't put the buttons on the wrong page. It won't let you. So right here, the front end page is where my ebook is. So these are the buttons that I can use. I can't even use these buttons on this page. It won't let me. So all I want to use on this one is the yes button. I don't want to give them an option of no, only yes. So I'm going to click that right there. And it allows me to add that button and the buy now. So there we go. And here's the cool thing about this. You don't even have to put a checkout on this page. Just putting the button on there is good enough. Because what's going to happen is you decorate this page how you want to, put the colors, put the image of the book, all that kind of stuff, and then add the button. And when they click the button, it's going to take them through the checkout process exactly how you want to do it. So it actually saves you some steps in having to create a checkout specifically for this page. Okay, and then remember we created the sales funnel already. So we already said at the end, when they're done, we want them to go to the video page. Remember we said if they click yes, which this is the yes button, it says buy now, then when they're done, we want them to go to the video page. So it's actually going to be all set up for us already. So this is as hard as it gets when we put it together, okay? We did a lot, so I'm going to click save and then save again. So now the front end ebook page is actually connected to the video page. That was easy. So now let's go to the video page and connect. So I'm going to go to pages and default. I'm going to go to my video page. And I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to go to the plus symbol and I'm going to go down to sales funnels again. And I'm going to choose the same sales funnel and I'm going to choose that same offer. And there's my buttons. And then here's the buttons for the video page. And remember for this one, we did say that we're going to do an upsell and a downsell. So the yes goes to the upsell, which is the coaching. And the no takes them to the downsell, which is the audio. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes. There's my yes button. And let me do it again. And there we go. And I'll click the no. And there's my no thank you button. And the cool thing about these buttons is you can change them. They don't have to stay this exact thing. You can right click and you go to change image. You can change that image to whatever you want. So it doesn't have to be that. That's just what it defaults to. But now we have the video page. If we choose to click buy now, we're gonna buy the video package and then it's gonna dump us onto the coaching page. If we choose no thank you, that means we're not buying the videos and it's gonna send us to the downsell, which is the audios, okay? And believe it or not, it's already got the checkouts made for us. It already knows where it's going, okay? So I'm gonna click save because again, I did a lot. And now I'm gonna go to the next page. Let's go ahead and tackle our audio page, the downsell. So I'm gonna go to pages and into my layout. And I'll go to the audio page. There we go. And now we need to get the buttons for our audio page. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the plus, and my buttons are in the sales funnel area. I'll click that beautiful sales funnel. I'll click that offer and click confirm. And here's our audio buttons. And I'm gonna click the yes and the no, because they can choose to buy it or not. But remember, the way we had the sales funnel set up is if they buy it, they go to the thank you page. If they don't buy it, they go to the thank you page, right? That was that drawing that we set up. So that one's an easy one too. Everything is set up for us already. So we click save and then save again. And now we've got one more offer page to set up, and that is the coaching. So I'm gonna go to my pages and into my layout and go to my coaching page. And now I need to get those buttons. So I'm gonna go to plus and sales funnel. I'm gonna go into that magical sales funnel, into that offer, click confirm. There's my coaching buttons. So I'm gonna click yes and no. There we go. Just like that. So now actually everything is set up to go through the funnel so that I completely walk through and go through from opt-in to the front end, to the videos, and then depending on if I buy the videos or not, I'll either go to the coaching or to the audio, and then from either one of those, I'll end up going to the thank you page. So does anybody have any questions about that?
I do.
Okay, go ahead, Dominic.
So I like this upsell, downsells, sales funnel. Are we able to, because I know Builderall has 3 levels, are we able to implement this with our affiliate links? Of course we want them to be an affiliate like us for the $49.90 plan, but like if someone chooses no, can we downsell them? And because I noticed now in our money making funnels we have checkout to where we can send them straight to the checkouts. Can we use this? Because I'm actually setting up a page right now, and I would love to put this feature in.
You cannot right now. We do have the Builderall affiliate marketplace. And the way the sales funnel setup works here in the website is similar to the way it's set up with the affiliate marketplace, where you build your upsells and your downsells. So it can be done in the affiliate marketplace, but eventually we will have it on the checkouts as well. So we don't have it yet, but they are actually working right now on developing a method so that you can affiliatize. I don't even know if that's a word, but you can affiliatize anything that you're selling through the checkout. So that's coming, and we're talking about doing more than just tier 1. You can affiliatize it down from tier 1, tier 2, and possibly even like tier 3 and 4. Okay?
Okay, I just finished my second e-learning course, and I'm waiting for the community to approve it, and then I want to put it on the affiliate site.
Good. That's great. That's fabulous. Dominic, do you have another question?
Yeah, so I set up another page which it's strictly affiliate links for CBD gummies. So when you go in there, if you click on view item, it takes you into their sales funnel. And I would love it if I could have some control over that. Like if they go there and choose not to, that it would like opt them back into my original page and they can look through other offers. So
Right.
am I understanding that if we can do that with the Builderall affiliate links, we'll be able to do it with all affiliate links
Yes.
eventually?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and the power that you have is that yes no button, right? That's the power that you have, because you can dictate through that sales funnel where they're going to go. Okay?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so the next thing we need to do is actually just kind of think through it and make sure that we got everything set up. So one of the things that I'm going to do is check to make sure that that list that I chose is a double opt-in and it's ready to go, right? Because I did just kind of grab that list, but we need to make sure it's a double opt-in so that it works when we start to test out this funnel. So I'm going to go ahead and click share, and we're going to check that out. I'm pretty sure that it is, but I've slept since I played with that funnel, so we'll check it out. So we're going to go to the Mailing Boss autoresponder, and we'll click Access Mailing Boss. And there's my list that I chose right there. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the overview. And the first thing I'm going to do is check the fields and make sure that both of them are in there and they're in the right order. So I've got sort order 1, sort order 2, and the first name is required and the email is required. That's fabulous. That's issue number 1. And then the second issue I want to make sure of is at double opt-in. Make sure I get a good list. So I'm going to click quick links, and I'm going to go to update list. That allows me to go in and update the settings. So here's where all the name stuff is. I'm going to go to advanced, and under advanced, the opt-in is listed as double opt-in right here. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and click save changes, and we're good to go. My mailing list is fabulous. So let's go ahead and talk again through how we're going to get through this funnel and make sure everything is connected. So I'm going to go back to my HTML editor. I'm going to go back to that opt-in page, and let's talk all the way through it. Okay.
Before you go further, I have a question.
Okay.
When we're going to do this project, well, not project, when we're creating a sales funnel, would you advise creating a list first, and then creating a funnel, or creating a funnel first and then go back and do the list?
I would probably create the subscriber list first. Yeah, because once you get pages done, you want to fly through connecting your opt-in and all that kind of stuff. So by the time that you get all this done, as far as planning, one of the things that you'll do in your drawing is you'll write out like email lists and write out the email list that you want to make, because there are ways that you can make people hop from one list to the next, depending on what pages they land on. So, or you can do tags or stuff like that. So you want to have those notes in there as well. That's all part of creating your website. It's not just about what pages are you doing, what offers are you doing, but what lists are you doing, what tags are you doing. It all is connected. And creating that subscriber list first helps, because then you don't have to bounce back and forth all the time.
And we can look forward to learning about tags and things like that in the Mailing Boss boot camp.
Oh yeah, Mailing Boss is a big one. That's a big one. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So here's how this is going to work. Hopefully, that the best laid plans, but we're going to go through and opt in. And when we opt in, we should go to the email confirmation. Once we go to the email confirmation, we need to wait for our email that says, click here to confirm your email. When we do that and click it, that'll take us to the ebook. And we can either buy it, well, we have to buy it, right? We have to buy it. We have to spend 5 cents to buy it. Once we buy it, we're going to be sent to the videos. We can choose to buy that or not. If we don't buy it, we should go to the audios. That's the downsell. If we do buy it, we should get sent to the coaching, right? And then from either one of those pages, whether we do or do not buy the coaching or the audio, we'll end up on the thank you page. Now, that's the sales funnel. Delivery of the product is something different. So if we land on the thank you page, normally on that thank you page would be instructions on how to access the things that you just bought. right? We won't go through that, but I want you guys to understand that the funnel part of it is done, but on the thank you page is the delivery of the product. So you have to figure out from there if you want to make separate pages inside of another layout, a protected layout, however you want to deliver the product. We will go through the entire funnel though and get to the thank you page. That's the important thing we're going to do today. Got it? Everybody with me? Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and publish this bad boy and see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens. So I'm going to click share, and I'm going to go to the actual website. So let me minimize PowerPoint, and we'll make sure to save all of our changes. Oh, and I just got a message. Let me right click this and check this. So I'm going to go to configure. And lead magnet funnel training is perfect. So that's connected there. Fabulous. And I'll right click and go to change URL and email confirmation page and front end page. Perfect. So I'm going to confirm and confirm again and then save. And that's just to make sure. Sometimes it gives you a message that the email is not configured right or mailing box is not configured right. So sometimes you just have to double check it to make sure. So we've done save one more time and now we're going to publish. So I'm just going to go in here to builders and pixel perfect and my sites. And we're going to find that website that we just made. So we did a sales funnel training number 2 right there. Yay us. So let's go to publish and okay. And what that does is it puts it out on the internet so we can actually test it out. So we got that. And now what it's done is it's changed the name of that funnel to a blue color, which means it's a clickable link. So I'm going to click on it and we'll go to the live page. So that's the live page. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it so you guys can test it out with me. So let me go into chat. And I've put it in chat and now I'm going to share again and I'm going to use one of my actual real emails and we'll test it out. Right, so let's go with the name of Shelly because that's my name, and Shelly at builderalldiva.com. And then I'm going to click get your free stuff today. So I'm going to click there, and it gave me a stock page that says use this form to update your profile. So I may have that email address in that list already. So we'll use a different email address. So let's do, let me see if I can find the email I can use right quick. Hold on a second. Let's see, we'll use Shelly at memberbytes.com. That sounds fabulous. So Shelly at memberbytes.com. And then I'm going to click get your free stuff today. And so here's the email confirmation page. So this is where I'm going to end up. And I should have a message on there that tells me check your email, click here to confirm your email, and then welcome to the email list, right? So now I'm going to go check my email. So here's my email right here. And I'm just going to click refresh to see if I get that email in. Oh, there it is. So there's the email. There's the confirmation link. So when I click this confirmation link, this should take me to the video sales page. Right? No, the ebook sales page. Ebook sales page. So I'm going to go click here. And there's the front end page, which is the ebook, right? And all I have is the buy now. I don't have the no thank you. I just have the buy now. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And I have to register an account on here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that same email address. And my name and password. There we go. And register. Now it actually goes through the payment process, and I want you to notice that I didn't ever see a checkout there, right? All I had was that buy now button, but it still actually allows me to go completely through a checkout process. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill out this information and then log in. And I'm going to pay my whole 5 cents to get my ebook. There we go. So there's 5 cents. I'll use my PayPal balance and I'll click pay now. And what should happen is I'll get this message that says that I paid, and now I'm going to click return to merchant. And what it should do, because I set it up in my funnel, is that I now go from the ebook page to the video page. That's where I should end up if I click return to merchant. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And there's my video page. So now I have the option of, do I want to buy this? Or do I not want to buy it? If I want to skip it, it's like, nope, that's too much for me. I'm not going to buy it. So I'm going to go ahead and choose no thank you. And what page it should take me to is the audio package, right? So let's see if it does that. I'm going to click no thank you. And it's thinking about it.
Well, it's thinking, the PayPal, now when I do that and I'm checking out buying things, it usually, most of the time I don't have to hit click back to go to merchant. It just goes back.
Yeah.
Automatically. Will it, if they don't click on that, will it automatically take them back, or is that a setting?
No, I don't think for a sales funnel, there's a way to make it go automatic, that they'll have to click that return to merchant. I've not set it up in a way that it does it automatically for me.
Okay, so maybe that's Builderall, because when I go through sales funnels to do things just like this, it will take me back automatically. So, all right, we'll find that out later. Thank you.
Okay. So for some reason, the no thank you is not taking me to the audio page. It's taking me back to the video page. Don't know why, but we'll click the buy now and see if we can go through the buy now and see if it does it right. So I'm going to click buy now. And it's thinking. So now I'm saying yes to the video. So it should upsell me the coaching when I'm done buying it. So we'll go to pay now. And I paid my 5 cents. And now I'm going to go to return to merchant. And we'll see where it takes me. And it takes me back to the video page for some reason. So let's go in and check our sales funnel and make sure our sales funnel is correct. So I'm going to go back to the HTML editor. And remember that our sales funnel was, I'm going to go to the shopping bag and to the sales funnel. And there's the offer. And I'm going to edit. And here's my offer right here. I'm going to click next. There's all my items right there. I'm going to click next and confirm. And then hopefully that'll take me back to the actual funnel where I can make sure that everything is supposed to be going where it's supposed to do. So I went to video. And sure enough, it should have been going to coaching if I bought it, or it should have been going to audio if I didn't buy it. And so the thank you and no thank you. So and I did buy this. So this might be the issue right here. So I think what I'll do is I will do coaching, we'll do plus, and coaching here and audio here, and then thank you page. Even though I bought it and it shouldn't have this problem, every once in a while we have an issue. So we'll go plus and go thank you. Whoops. Oh, now Zoom is freaking out. Hold on a second, you guys.
Willie is sharing his screen.
Oh, okay. Willie, I'm gonna take that back from you if I can. Let me see if I can steal it back from him. Hang on, Willie. There we go. Thank you. All right, let me jump back in and see where I left off here. So I'm gonna set the audio to even the downsell and all of that, even though we didn't put the no on there, I'm going to set it up just like it would be set up. So give me just a second to get all this out so I can actually see it. Let's see, so there's the There's the no. We go to the coaching and the, the coaching or the audio. And then we go to thank you and thank you and thank you and thank you. Okay. So even though I didn't set that up before, I'm going to go ahead and set it up now if they chose no, even though we didn't put the button on there, because that may be causing some problems. So we're just going to do it like that and click save and confirm. There we go. Sometimes it takes some finagling, but we can do it. So I'm going to click save and then save again. And guess what we get to do again? We get to go back and test. And I will tell you guys that on my PayPal accounts, I have about 52 million 5-cent charges as I go through and test these funnels. It is not for the faint at heart. You're just going to have a bunch of charges as you test this and retest it and retest it and test it again. It's part of learning how it works and how the system works. It's just part of it. So I'm going to go back through and test again and see if it does anything weird for me again. And it could be that it is an issue that we have to talk to the developer about, or it could be that this solved the problem, we go straight through. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go all the way through to the very beginning. And I'm going to refresh. And this time I'm going to actually use a different email. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll choose a different email. So this time I'll do support@memberbytes.com, which is great. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with there. I'm going to go Shelly and then support@memberbytes.com and then get your free stuff. And there's the email confirmation page. So I'll make sure that I get my email correctly. So I'll click refresh and it will take a few seconds for that to come through. There we go. So now I got my subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and click here to go to the front end product. Fabulous. There's the front end product. I'm going to go ahead and buy it now. And we'll pay our 5 whole cents. And then we'll return to merchant, and that should take us to the video page. And I'm going to refresh this page just to make sure I get the newest version. And then I'll click no thank you. And now it's taking us to the audio page. So now it's going to the exact correct place. So here it took me to the downsell. And here I can choose whether I want to buy the audio or not. I'm just going to go ahead and say, no, I don't want to buy the audio either. So if I say no thank you, that should take me then to the thank you page. So nope, it sent me back to the video page. So I'm going to say no thank you. And refresh the audio, see if that does anything. And I'll click no thank you. And I don't know why it's taking me back to the video page. But obviously there's some things going on in the sales funnel that I'm going to have to talk to the developers about. But the main thing is that, and I'll show this video to the developers so they can see it and see what's going on. But you guys now know how the sales funnel system works as far as building a sales funnel. You know how to do that skeleton. We didn't make anything pretty, right? We just set it up so that it is functional. And then you can go in and make it as pretty as you want to make it. But it's all about using the sales funnel function in both of those areas. So you've got the shopping bag and then sales funnels. And that's where you're going to set up the initial sales funnel offer. And then you're going to go to the plus sign in sales funnels, and that's where you're going to get your buttons to put on each of your pages. Okay? So does anybody have any questions about that? No?
Just wanted to make sure when we will have to set up that button that we didn't set up at first.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to. You should not have to. So I'm going to get with the developers and let them know that that was an issue, and they'll jump all over it for us so that they'll fix it. Okay?
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you shouldn't have to. If the yes button is the only one on there, then that should be the only one that functions, and it should
Okay.
function correctly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
You mind if I do a shameful plug for the new group?
Do a shameful plug. We love shameful plugs. Go ahead.
Okay, so we created a peer review for Builderall users. It's called Builderall Test Dummies. Please join. We're already having a lot of participation. I put up a website, got a lot of great comments from people. Phoenix has put up a website, which she did phenomenal, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But please join, share your stuff. There's no like bad
No
feelings. It's just
No
all good. Yeah, it's all good stuff. It's really catching on. It's a great group. Thanks.
I think I already
Great,
joined.
great. And let me tell you guys, looking at what other people do helps you become a better builder, because it gives you ideas. So even if you see something and you're never able to jump in and say, "Oh, I think you could fix this," or "I could think you could fix that," you can still get ideas for what you can do yourself. So contribute if you can, and then of course take away what you can as well. That's the good thing about those groups, is you're going to benefit both ways. So jump in there and join. It's fabulous to join those kinds of groups. Any other questions, you guys? Okay, so your homework
Shelley.
tonight. Oh, okay,
yeah.
go
Sorry.
ahead, Robson.
Yeah, Shelley, I'm kind of confused here. We started from scratch, right? Everything from scratch.
We did, yeah.
Over here it says add pages. When you add pages, what is that for then? It's not the same as copying the pages, right?
What I did, instead of clicking add page, I just copied the page. I duplicated the page. You could do it either way.
All right, because when you add pages, it shows me a lot of stuff here. It shows me two-step pop, affiliates, blank page, and all that stuff.
Right, yeah, those are templates that you can pull in. Remember that I wanted to create it blank so you could see every single thing I was doing. My fear, if I use a template, is that there's so much stuff going on the page that you won't see the important stuff that I want you to see.
Okay, I got you.
Like those buttons and stuff, right? So I do it blank, 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 so you can see everything I'm doing for the skeleton. Yeah.
All right, great.
I always worry if there's too much noise on the page, you'll miss what I'm trying to show you if it was blank.
Okay, I understand now. Okay, great.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Good. Good.
Real quick, Shelley. Yes. Okay. So somebody in the text section asked for the link. I'm sorry. I'm on my smartphone right now, and I'm unable to put that in the comments for you guys. But it is on the it's on the 7-day boot camp group. It's on the Builderall.
What's the name of it again, Dominic?
It's
here.
Builderall Test Dummies.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I saw it and joined. On the boot camp page.
Yes. And welcome.
Here we go. And I will put
Sorry,
it.
Shelley, I didn't mean to send that to you privately. I meant to send it to all.
That's okay. I do that all the time. No biggie.
Is it Test Dummies with an IES?
Oh, I got it. I got the link in there.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, there it is. Yep.
Yay. Yay, 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 yay. So yeah, click there and join that group and be a part of helping other people build better websites, and then you'll learn as you go as well. So it'll be fabulous.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure. You're welcome. Absolutely.
And
Any
again,
other
it's not my group, it's everybody's group. This is for everybody.
Any other questions, you guys? I know that it's a little bit confusing, especially when it doesn't work exactly right. But the important thing to remember, guys, is you got the basics of how to build that funnel. And now you know, going through it, what you should see when these things work correctly and what you see when it doesn't work correctly. And what I will end up doing is I will take pieces of this video and send it to the developer, explain to them exactly what happened so they know what happened, and then try to recreate the incident to see what's going on. They'll check the code and they'll actually fix it. So these are not bad things that happen, even though they can be really frustrating. There are things that make the system stronger. So we'll get all that into the developers, but as they're working on it, you can be working on going into those 2 areas to build sales funnels and practice building your own funnels and doing upsells and downsells and just thinking through those funnels and how you'd build them. Okay? So that's your homework tonight, is to go through and think through how you'd build a funnel with an upsell and a downsell, how you'd build it, and then actually work on building it. And by the time you get it built, even the skeleton form, the developers will have it fixed. Okay? All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for you today. I didn't have a lot. Just wanted to make sure we got through all that because that's a lot to munch on.
I tell you what, Shannon, that little book you showed us last week, the helping book, it's going to come in handy for doing this. So I'm looking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I told you guys that I ordered me a new one. This is my new one. And I've already got it full of stuff, right? I've already got it, like, there we go. Look at that page, and look at, I'm already gonna have to erase stuff from it. Look at that page, that's craziness. And look at that page, oh my gosh, front and back, oh my gosh, there we go. I love my Elfin book, you guys. This is so great. And I love the look of this one too. This one's handy. It's just like a little date book actually. And it's got, I don't know if you saw, but it's got the little 3 rings. So I can actually add paper pages in there if I wanted to and be able to rip them out and give to people if I wanted to. I mean, and then it's got the little side pockets. I'm in love with the side pockets. So I just love my Elfin book. And this one was, I think, 20 bucks. 20 bucks.
Really? You need to put that link. We just ordered ours and it's not that nice.
We need that link.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it, you guys, and I'll get you the link to it. Because it was really, really nice. Amazon. Dun, 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 dun. Orders. Let me find my orders and I'll find exactly the one I ordered so I can show you guys. There we go. There it is. Hot diggity. I lied. It was 25 bucks. So let's see. There we go. And I will drop that in there. Get back to you guys. And there it is, you guys. There's the link.
Show it again real quick.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And okay, great.
And it comes with a pen. And then I actually bought the 7-pack pen as well. I think the one that I shared with you guys. It came in several different colors. And this is so fabulous. I can't wait to take this one to London with me. And again, all I have to do is wipe off these sheets and they're ready to go. Any of these drawings I have in here, if I just want to keep them, I can scan them with my phone with the Elfin app and it saves them as PDFs so I can send it to myself and save it for later or send it to someone for them to review. So to me, this is a fabulous product. And I'm not a huge eco-geeko type person, but there's a little bit of a part of me that's really proud that I'm not killing trees as I'm using this product. So I'm very happy about that. So yeah, yay me. But any other questions, you guys? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'm gonna be working on getting some more training ready and getting presentations ready for London because I'm leaving on Thursday. So you guys keep working on your sales funnels. And if you're not going to London, take a look at the London Everest event anyway. It's at everestuk.com and take a look at those tickets. The lowest ticket is $97 and you get a ton of benefits, bonuses. So even if you don't go, you're going to get pre-made sales funnels, you're going to get email swipes, you're going to get all kinds of things that you can use even if you don't go. So check it out. It's definitely worth the $97 just to get the bonuses. Okay. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day where we're going to do our favorite funnel, the tripwire funnel. Are you guys ready for this?
Oh yeah, big time.
All right, that sounds good. I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a
Question real
Shelley,
quick
take
on
care.
the
Thanks for everything.
question
Bye-bye.
real quick,
Bye,
Shelley.
everyone.
Go ahead, Karen. Go ahead.
We did buy the ticket
Oh,
so
good.
that we could get all the goodies, and the login doesn't work. Who would you suggest? I went to chat and they said they couldn't help me. Who would I find out?
the two people that are organizing are James Neville Taylor
Okay.
and Michael Calasparis. So either one of these two.
I did the same thing, and it didn't work, but it did work, but it didn't work. Is that it wasn't logged in, but you were logged in.
Yeah, but definitely contact those two, and either one of them can help you. So that's James Neville Taylor or Michael Calasparis. Either one of those will help you. They're both the ones that are organizing, and they'll take care of you really, really quickly. Just get a hold of them and let them know, and they'll make sure to take care of you.
All right, thank you.
You're so welcome, and I'm
And we'll
glad
see you tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad you got the tickets. You're gonna really like those bonuses.
We're very excited.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day, David.